71.9 thousand followers is what I'm sitting at currently on Instagram, and hopefully by the end of this video I should be around 82,000 followers if everything goes according to plan. So I've published a few videos on this channel surrounding the whole topic of organic Instagram growth and the methods that you can use to get more followers on your account, using things like the correct hashtags and consistent content and a theme throughout your account. And these things are spoken about time and time again, but one thing that isn't talked about is how to use paid ads to grow your Instagram account. And it's actually the most effective method if you're looking to get massive amounts of followers and engaged followers very, very quickly. So I've decided to set myself a challenge and give myself 24 hours to gain an additional 10,000 followers on my account. And I'm gonna take you along on the journey with me and show you exactly how I do it so that you can copy the technique and use it on your own account. Whether you're doing this just for your personal account or you have a business that you wanna get more clients and customers for, then this method will definitely work for you no matter who you are, as long as you follow the simple guidelines that I'm about to show you. So as we all know by now, Instagram is owned by Facebook. So the place that we'll be running our ads is through Facebook ads. So the first thing we need to do is create a piece of content that's going to be used as our advert. Now, if we're going to be running ads on Instagram, the best way to do this is to use story ads. Right now, the most engaged type of content online is video, and the best place to share videos on Instagram is through your Instagram story. Yes, you can post stuff on your feed, but people see so much stuff and just scroll past it. Whereas with a story ad, you can create a swipe up link that swipes directly to your profile and gets people to your profile very easily so that they can follow you and engage with you. The first thing you have to consider is what type of video you're going to create for your audience. Depending on what niche you're in or what sort of content you're creating, it obviously has to align with the content that's on your account currently. So if you're speaking about getting free iPhones and somebody swipes up and links to your account and you're selling dog food, that is a complete mismatch and it's not going to work. Obviously, my account is centered around entrepreneurship and travel and photography, so I'm going to create something around that topic. For example, if you were selling something around the idea of lifestyle and business, perhaps you'd sit in your car and take the video, but I'm just going to be recording it in my room because it's going to be my face, and the best thing to use is your phone. Don't use a high quality camera because you want it to be as relatable and flow with the feed as much as possible. If you use too much of a high quality camera for this, people are going to immediately notice that this is standing out and that it's an advert. You want it to look like an organic story post, something that one of your friends might post and you'll see in your regular story feed. Generally, when we're scrolling through Instagram stories, we're swiping through them quite quickly. So you want something that'll catch your viewer's eye and get them to stop and watch a little bit of the post. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my viewer to stop by saying that. So here we go. Stop if you're interested in photography and free stuff. I want to show you how I've used my photography to make money and travel the world, but you have to be one of my followers. So swipe up or hit the little profile icon in the top left of this video and follow me. I also do weekly giveaways on my Instagram stories, so make sure that you follow and keep engaged. I'll see you there. Now, if you see what I did there is I promised my followers something. You can't expect people to follow you just for the sake of following you. You have to be providing something of value. So I will be doing a giveaway on my Instagram account, and that is known as a lead magnet. Now, depending on what sort of industry or niche you're in, you can create a lead magnet for your own business. For example, let's say you're teaching people how to make money online. You could create some sort of PDF downloadable that they can get once they follow you on Instagram that you could automatically send to their DMs. It's the same as what you would do if you were building an email list. Perhaps you own a pet store and you're giving people an incentive to shop online from your store during this crazy time that we're living in right now. And you can do that by telling them that on the story before they follow you. But they have to be one of your followers in order to get a discount code to shop on their store. Okay, so once you've shot a video that you're happy with, we're gonna throw it over onto our computer, whether you're using Mac or PC, it doesn't matter. We're gonna be using an online video editing platform that I use for all of my video ads. Our agency uses this for a ton of the videos that we use for our clients. And you'll see some of these templates on my YouTube channel. So basically, it's a platform called InVideo, and you can create Facebook stories, YouTube videos, Instagram stories, Facebook posts, all kinds of different things, and they've got templates for literally all of them. So these are pre-animated motion graphics templates that you can literally drag and drop your images and your videos into, and then create incredible videos with it. So we're going to be creating an Instagram story. And if you click on that, you'll see all the templates that are available to you for your Instagram story. Now, because we're going to be using this to gain followers, like I said, we want our video to look as natural and real as possible. We don't want it to look like an advert. So we can go for a simple template. I quite like this one underneath brand essentials. It's got a bit of a text animation and a video in the background that swipes to something else. So let's give that a go. Click on it. We're going to click on vertical because this is going to be used on our Instagram story, not on YouTube. So there are different templates for YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. We don't want this one. We're going to be using the vertical one, and click on use this template. Let it load up. And then you're presented with this screen, which has the template on it, as well as a bunch of different controls and additional things that you can do on the side. Now, you can use a template in video, or you can use your own video and image and then add things to it to make it look more aesthetic. So we are going to be using a template. So I've gone ahead and uploaded the video that I shot on my phone earlier. So you can go ahead to uploads, find the video that you uploaded, and then simply drag it over to the template. Now you can either add it as a layer, which will give you an additional layer on the video editing platform, or you can click replace. So we replace, and as you can see, it replaces the video in the background with the video that we shot earlier. Then if you want, you can click on the text and you can move it around. As you can see, it's covering my face right now, so we don't want that. So we're going to move it down to the bottom. That's a really attractive face, as you can see. So the thumbnail that's been chosen for the video is that. Don't worry, we're going to play the video back later and you'll see that the video looks fine. So I'm going to go ahead and edit the rest of this video and then show you what it looks like at the end. Okay, so I've gone ahead and used InVideo to create the video that I like. You can see that I've changed the text, I've changed the animation, and added additional swipe up links at the bottom and to the top left of the video. This one at the top left points to where our Instagram profile will be when it's on Instagram. So it encourages viewers to click on our profile and visit it and then follow us. So you can scrub through this thing. As you can see at the end, it's got a swipe up link that encourages people to swipe up as well, with that little swipe up link linking to the URL or the web link of our Instagram profile, which I'll show you when we get to the ad section of this video. Now you can use InVideo to do a bunch of different things, including adding different effects and stock video and stock footage that comes with this thing. You don't have to pay any extra for it. If you like, I'd have added a cheeky little discount code in the description of this video for InVideo if you want to use it. Okay, so now that we have our video, we're going to create the ad campaign that's going to drive traffic to our Instagram profile. So open up your ads manager on Facebook. You can do this by going to business.facebook.com and then click on create new campaign. Now we're going to select a traffic campaign because what we're going to be doing is driving traffic or sending people through our Instagram story to our Instagram profile, and the profile will be a link. So we're going to call it story through plays and followers. I like to name my campaigns this way so that I understand what the objective is and what I'm going to be doing with it. So once I've named it, we're going to click continue, and we're going to leave these settings off, and then we're going to select what sort of audience we want to target. Now, Facebook can be very, very granular when it comes to targeting your audience. Ideally, you want to target your ideal customer if you want them to buy from you in the future. But if you're just trying to get new followers, it doesn't really matter what you're targeting here is, but try and gauge it around the type of content that you're producing on Instagram. So I'm going to target United States and the United Kingdom or Europe. Age range 18. Some of my audience is younger, so I'm going to set it to 16. And I don't really want to target people older than around 35, maybe 40. Men and women, languages, all languages, does not really matter. And then you can select detailed targeting. Now this is very specific and it comes down to what sort of content you're producing. I'm going to target people who are interested in photography, obviously because that's the type of content that I'm creating and what we mentioned in the story ad video that we shot earlier. So I'm going to type photography in here. Then scroll down to placements and select manual placements. We're not going to be posting our ad everywhere on the Facebook and Instagram network. We only want it on Instagram stories, and it's going to charge us extra if we do that. So make sure that you deselect feeds, deselect in-stream, deselect search, messages, articles, apps and sites, and only leave Instagram stories selected. And then I'm going to change my optimization for ad delivery to impressions so that we're not getting charged per link click, but rather being charged by how many people our ad is being shown to. We want to get this ad in front of as many eyes as possible and then hope that the conversion is higher so that more people can see our ad and then click on it and follow us. I'm going to set my daily budget to $200 and not set a start and end date. I will only be running it for 24 hours. After 24 hours, I will stop it. So it will only cost us $200 to run this ad. And then we're going to go ahead and click continue. Make sure that your Facebook page is selected and select the Instagram account that's linked with that. As you can see, it's my Sheldon Evans X account right here. We're gonna select single image or video, then add your media, and you're gonna select the video that we've just created using InVideo, and then add the text and links to our ad. Now, the link that we're gonna put here is the link directly to our Instagram page. So mine is this, and that will link whoever views my story to my Instagram profile while they're in Instagram. So if they swipe up, it'll just open my profile. Now, the text doesn't really matter here because it won't be showing over our video. We don't really have to worry about the colors of the background of our stories because our video will be filling the entire screen. And then we're gonna click confirm. Now your ad is running, and all we have to do is wait 24 hours to see what sort of result this brings in. So if this all goes according to plan, we should have enough followers by the end of this to complete this challenge. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so update number 1, so far so good. It's been a couple hours since our ad got approved by Facebook, and we're already up over 1,000 followers. I think 1,300 followers right now. So let's give it a couple more hours and see how it goes. But it looks like we're on track to hit that 10K by this time tomorrow. The best thing about getting followers this way is that they're real engaged followers. These are real people who will like and engage with your content. You're building an actual audience here. People that you can sell to, people that you can communicate with, and that'll come back in the future. You're not gonna get fake followers to your account that just clog up your feed. What happens is, if you get fake followers, those followers don't engage with your content, so it brings your overall engagement of your content down. The way Instagram's algorithm works is that it shows your content to a section of your followers, and depending on the engagement it gets from those, it'll decide whether or not it wants to show it to more people. So when you have fake followers, those followers don't engage with your stuff and your content dies. With real followers, they'll engage with it and your content will get a boost, especially on your Instagram stories, because you'll be getting longer views and more views on those stories and pushing your content to that explore page where you can get additional followers again in the future. Okay, so check this out. We're only a few hours in and we're already up a couple thousand followers. This is what it's looking like right now. If it's going at this rate for the next 24 hours, we will 100% reach our 10K following by the end of this. So I think I might just leave it from now on and check it again tomorrow morning at around 11 AM, which is when I started running the ad today. And we'll see if we can hit this target. And I really think it's possible. Okay, so it's the next day and I've just taken a look at my Instagram account. I refreshed the feed and we've more than surpassed the goal that we were trying to get of 10K followers. We did end up spending a little bit more on the ads than we initially intended. So I aimed to spend $200, but it ended up spending $267 because I didn't stop the ad in time. So technically this ran for 26 hours, but I mean, we got more followers than we intended. So I think this is a definite success. Like I said in the beginning of this video, this is one of the most effective ways to grow your Instagram account. Essentially, all you're doing is getting eyes on your content. If you can produce good quality work and get that in front of people's faces, then you're going to get engagement, you're going to get views, and your work is going to get recognized. So this isn't a substitute for creating bad quality work. You still have to put the same amount, if not more effort, into producing good quality work because you're appealing to a cold audience, people who have never seen or heard of you before. So it's essential that you make a good first impression. There are other paid ways to grow your Instagram account and grow your online following in general, aside from buying ads. You could also buy shout outs on bigger Instagram accounts, do collaborations with people, and run giveaways. These are all ways that you can spend money to grow your audience. Not everything has to be perfectly organic and viral. You don't have to post content and just hope that the world sees it. Sometimes it does take a little bit of a boost in the beginning to get those eyes on your content. So I hope you guys liked the video. If you did like it, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more cool stuff like this in the future, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.